Okay, so it's Kalido. Makikita natin dito, it's going to be back siya para kay King Kong and Lilia.
Alright.
Against the glue. Perfect na sagot dyan. Oh, Flap, huwag ka
Wow.
na mahiya. Mag-Arlot ka na.
Yeah, just it covers a lot of ground.
Yeah.
And you need that extra bit of damage coming in from the Arlot just to mess up ONIC. You're playing a lot of pressure on your Roman mid to really bridge for the Claude. Yeah, you need an EXP that deals damage.
Deals damage. Kasi ano ka na dito eh, nag-friend rin ka na. So you cannot only depend on the Claude alone. Siguro kung gusto nilang mag-all-in doon kay Super Marco, if they want this glue to be in the EXP, isang room suggestion ko dito would be the Gord, the Gatot Kacha, para may konting defense dito up against ONIC kung sakaling mag-full dive ang ONIC. Otherwise, I think yung Arlot is such a solid pick here for Falcons.
See if they're gonna lock in that Arlot. Is it gonna be damaged? Glue go roam or EXP? And of course, it's the Arlot. Close up the draft, and before we head in, are we gonna see a number 4 or?
We're seeing a utility jungle for King Kong in this series. So they've changed it up a bit, but it still feels very comfortable for ONIC considering their performance so far.
Yeah, I really thought we'd see another lane ward game, honestly, the way that they would have drafted. But you know what? King Kong says, I can do anything. And we've been so good on the Baksha anyway in the past. Why not just make it so that we can use it to secure? Ooh, big flicker used on Ogun.
The first 30 seconds of the game, they forced out a major resource out of Falcons Roamer. So we can say that because of ONIC's just momentum throughout. Oh wow, King Kong, this is trademark ONIC here, the Orange Gambit.
Yeah. So it's not an easy task for Falcons to just keep guarding their own side of the jungle, considering the pressure that ONIC's been putting towards their side. And look at how they've been managing the other parts of the map even while they do this.
Yeah, it's actually very well thought out of the way that they're handling the waves. A little bit of a freeze here as well by Super Friends, so you can get rid of these jungles and not get the full level 2 yet. It's immaculate.
There's a Vengeance that'll keep him safe there, but nowhere feels safe if you're Falcons. You already got a flicker forced out of you. But now Flap might just go in for the response. King Kong will be first blood this time for Falcons. A really good pickoff for them, but the flicker from Brusco gets to trade out Flap, and now they're on to Ogwen. And without a flicker, he'll use the spread to get away.
Okay, so a kill for a kill, but a little green stolen away by Falcons. Where does that put us?
Yeah, slowly I think we are going to be a bit more equal in that last exchange, especially that Falcons seem to be more hell-bent on making sure that the trades are a little bit more even this time around and not giving away too much to the laners.
Yeah, and that black shoes just now, we saw it from Super Friends, but it's still ONIC positioning themselves first in this turtle. Flap has a final slash though.
Kirk wants to get something done here on the side.
Yeah, oh, they're actually gonna go for Flap first. Now they're gonna try to burst him down and they have enough damage to do so! Flap goes down and the turtle goes over to ONIC as they find another kill on Kyle! Not the best start, or not the best way to turn things around after you've gotten such a great start.
One of the most honest and brutal collisions I've seen in an early game team fight like that. It started with Kirk and King Kong just diving onto Flap. Flap didn't even get the final slash.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it from a mile away as well. Brusco.
Okay, that Raging Sandstorm didn't hit match range. He will get punished right there by Falcon, so at least that's a kill over to their side.
Okay, could have sworn Gush would have stopped when he got out of range, but Haj had to flicker in.
Flicker in.
Good job.
Yeah, which actually will take a lot of people by surprise. One of the combos a lot of Gord users are doing right now. Just throw out that ball and just you're not expecting it. There's a Gord right in front of you.
Yeah, so far the way ONIC have been able to utilize the Baksha and Paquito together have been pressuring Falcons so much. You already somewhat expect the mid duo to do the same, but the fact that both Kirk and King Kong too have their own way of putting together this combo of such fast rotating and burst type fighters, they're actually really finding so many ways to deal with what Falcons want to do.
Okay, Marco and Severo just dueling. Falcons actually send Ogwin up to make sure that nothing goes wrong with Super Marco's early game ramp up. looking at the items so far and the lead, again, this is palpable. 1,000 is real.
Yeah, very palpable, and I think at this point, especially if you have a Harif and a Lilia, you're gonna feel it a little bit more.
Whoa, Savero actually taking on Super Marco and Ogwin all alone. Nearly got to take him out, but there was a follow-up from King Kong. He used the retribution right there, but it was all worth it.
Drive-by takedown. 187 from King Kong. They're up almost 2,000 gold. Falcons are suffocating all across the map.
Yeah, that was a little ring by, hey, is my delivery ready? Is my order ready yet? I'm gonna just pick it up and go to the turtle.
Whatever we felt for Falcons in game number 1 seems to hold true right now. That's a final stat from Flap, Appraiser's Wrath. But Kyle, he seems like such a squishy target for ONIC. Now there goes the grab. They find King Kong, but that's King Kong. What can they do? Now Kirk trying to find Flap.
Flap's in trouble.
Flap slowed down, but uses the Vengeance plus the Flicker, still survives, but barely. Another retribution kill by King Kong.
And he might live. Oh,
Yeah.
Hunt does finish the job here, but it's all in vain. It's a consolation prize. ONIC are happy with how deep they forced Falcon to go.
I can't believe we've seen 2 retribution kills in a row.
That's right, King Kong is really utilizing the shield unity to get into position, just to get some of that damage in. And honestly, that could have been a kill already. That could have been reserved for this turtle. But right now, because King Kong's not here, it's going to be a Falcons turtle. A little bit of a consolation prize, but honestly, it's not much.
Yeah, multiple times he just went for that drive-by. And that's a turret over to ONIC. Again, it's only been 5 minutes, but you could feel their presence all across the map.
This is sheer example of ONIC's micro just outweighing Falcon's propensity for a macro late game.
Yeah. Final slash. Kirk will be safe. And look at them again, trying to go for Flap TZ down bottom. Factor Shield Unity gonna be used on him. He doesn't have the final slash, and they know it. They're gonna go for the kill. There goes the Mystic Gush. Brusco isn't really able to cancel it out, but he still puts up an effort. Haji already very low. Now it's Ogwin all alone, isolated, up against 4. Does seem tanky enough. There goes the Energy Eruption. And they're taking so long just to find that kill. Fortunately, Falcons are able to withstand it, and they find one. And that's going to be Brusco.
Yeah, Ogwin has been an absolute punching bag here, but you know what? He's actually the one who stays alive. But while all of that is happening, while ONIC, or while Falcons trying to answer back, they already took the mid turret. That's huge.
At best, what Falcons are doing are delaying ONIC's payoff. But I'm still looking for a proactive move out of Falcons. Yes, Ogwin has been rope-a-doping, running circles around ONIC, but that's basically having really good cardio in an MMA match.
Doesn't really help.
I have all of the gas in me, but I can't knock you out. It's just gonna take a while.
You got great stamina. You don't really pack a punch.
Where is the punch gonna come from? I don't think Marco's gonna be ready anytime soon.
At least they're just able to really buy some time. But hopefully, while they do, they find things elsewhere. But we don't seem to see it just yet, because even in terms of turrets, everything's just standing tall for ONIC. They're not even able to deal damage to any of these tier 1 turrets for ONIC.
Yeah, but I kind of get it, right? Because Flap's just a non-factor in these fights. I mean, I think ONIC has cracked the code. Oh!
Okay, now they're gonna burst Kirk. That's one massive pickoff, but then the Raging Sandstorm from Brusco as a response to no follow-up damage, however, because Savero gets isolated by Ogwin, who yet again is doing so much for the Sonics right now, or the Falcons rather, but now Kyle is pushed back. He is nowhere within retribution range, and it's ONIC who secure this objective yet again.
2 kills for the final turtle, still definitely momentum going over to ONIC. But a little bit of room on the map to breathe since 2 members are missing. Falcon's gonna make some leeway.
That's a 3v5. That would be a big bonus if Falcons takes it. But you know what? The clear from Lilia and Savero close by just makes it so that Falcons just cannot break it.
Whoa, King Kong actually went for Super Marco right there. Kirk won't be able to catch up though. There goes the Mystic Gush. Doesn't have the Shield Unity to run away, but he'll be fine.
That was a long walk for a small glass of water there being thrown by Falcons. Not sure that's how that saying goes, but
I get it, though.
but
Yeah,
you
we
get it, right?
I get
Like,
it.
they threw everything here, and King Kong is just the perfect tool to absorb all that.
It's a mile in my shoes for a lick of the lollipop. I didn't even get the whole candy. It's just like a lap, and then we're back to regular programming. Still not a single tier 1 taken down.
Thank you
Yeah.
for the backup. Leo's usually the good ones with the metaphor.
Yeah. And it seems like
Made sense.
something they could afford. ONIC didn't really lose anything, exactly as you mentioned. They still have map control. They still have all their turrets. And back to regular programming for them is the exact same spot where we see Falcons just being very hesitant to at least start things up. So where indeed is that proactivity that we're so used to seeing from Team Falcon?
Again, I kind of understand it because Flap's a little bit more vulnerable here since he got focused on so many times in the past
Yeah.
few minutes. So maybe more hesitation because if Flap makes a bad move, that's -1 and they lose. Right? So there's no more engage.
I hate to say it, but he's literally just a final slash machine. That's it.
Yeah.
If some way, somehow he can let that off before dying, that's the best thing he's been doing for the past 10 minutes.
And the final slash machine finds one, but a flicker will actually save Kirk there. At least they don't have his flicker available, but they also lost Flaps.
I don't know if that's worth it, man. You're going to be needing that,
And the Mystic Gush, by the way.
of course, for this turtle, this Lord, and they don't have the tools.
It's gonna be ONIC bursting this down. Kyle and Flap will attempt to at least come close. But look, it's King
Flicker
Kong
in.
actually going in for the zone. Ogwen too, looking for a target. It's gonna be Savero all over again. But now they're gonna focus on the hero. Abracer's Wrath laid down. Black Shoe still available. And Kyle will go down as ONIC secure the Lord and a kill on Super Marco.
3 for 1, but they take the Lord anyways. And now it's just Flap and Haji.
Haji's trying his best, but it's a shutdown from Super Friends. Final slash coming in from Flap. He will not get away. Savero's on a killing spree on this Harris.
5 from Falcons, flushed out of the map. ONIC, have a Lord. ONIC, take it all.
Again, the lack of the initiation factor with Falcons. Ogwen completely disconnected from the team. Really bit them hard in that last one.
Ogwen had a mission. It was to compromise Savero. I get that. But the math ain't mathing, fam. You want to attack Savero. It's clearly how ONIC has been winning all this time in Season 17, but did you see how much they put into Kirk and how Kirk still till the final moment
Yeah.
survived?
Again, it's more on the Kirk and the King Kong connection that we see working so far in the team fights, because Savero was just more so assigned to take care of the Lord.
Is that a new KK? Wow, different breed here.
Well, at least for the Paquito.
Season 17, looking good. And now, of course, they're going to be able to repel this, but I think the damage has been done. I think more of the mental mind game.
Yeah.
ONIC has won that.
And I think it's a miracle that Falcons have kept all of their inhibitors and are keeping it close at 5,000 gold.
Okay, Brusco already in! Finds the Raging Sandstorm. Now he gets to zone out multiple members, but it's still not going to be enough to take that base turret. ONIC will respect.
Yeah, you know what? Despite that, Def, you see ONIC, they're smiling. I saw the player cams. They're all fine with that. They kind of know that's going to be like a little bit of a tax. That's
all
the way that's happening right now.
The Chop Master says it's go time, and it's time for Falcon cleanup. They have to make sure that all these waves crashing through top, mid, and bottom are
No
cleared
turrets.
out. Not a single one. Oh my god, top lane doesn't even count.
Yeah.
That's close, but not really.
And when you see the state of these turrets right now, you're already looking at Kirk, right? You're already waiting for that split push moment.
Yeah.
You know he's just warming up. He's about to go top side while the rest of the team goes on the Lord. And the Falcons aren't really going to be able to do much about it.
And I don't think anyone from Falcons can do what Kirk does. Like Super Marco, but he's a much more,
Nah.
He's needed for the fight.
yeah.
So that means Falcons only has 2 options. Entertain the fact that Kirk will do it and try to punish him.
Yeah.
Give the Lord over to ONIC. Or let Kirk do that, suffer the consequences, contest for the Lord, knowing it's a 4v5.
And the timing of that is very difficult. It's going to be very tight if they try to contest.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you make the wrong decision at the wrong time, it's over.
Yeah, it's pretty much over. So Falcons really need to make a call Right now, they see where King Kong and Brusco are. They also probably have an idea of where Kirk is gonna go. It's a far lane push first. But, okay, King Kong
Uh-oh.
seems to have something different
Tasty
in
flap.
mind. Oh, he dodges the stun from the Dauntless Strike. Now it's gonna be Flap that they're going to try and target. Vengeance already used. Severo finally
Flap.
committing the Salmon Force. They get out of range. And now Falcons might try to look for an opening.
Okay, did ONIC flub the engage? Is this a window of opportunity for Falcons? They're chasing Brusco out, and they still did not get the push on top.
Yeah, the only thing they got there was the flicker. Other than that, it's pretty much a very healthy
Oh,
Falcons. They
yeah.
also risk dying there.
But it's still a flicker. And they lost nothing apart from the Tortoise Basan.
Yo, they're blitzing, they're blitzing.
Okay.
Where's
Okay.
King Kong? Where's King Kong?
Oh, he finds a target. Not within range, but it's Prince who finds the last hit on this objective. Black Shoes finally committed as well. Flap in the dangerous spot uses the final slash, but he gets slowed down. And Kirk might just be there to finish the job. Taking him down. Ogwin looking like the next target. Does find the grab, but will it be enough? Kyle trying to provide some help, but it seems it's just gonna convert into 2 pickups for the side of Falcons.
And Ogwin, try as he may, will not finish off Severo. The heartbreak in San Juan Arena, that could have been Falcons' first Lord.
Yeah, I can see it from the green side, man. Everyone's just flabbergasted. How could this happen?
Yeah, because they were already able to hold down King Kong. But why is it so that Super Prince...
Hold up, did Kyle not retreat?
No, that's a funny thing. King Kong was not in range, but it didn't matter. Super Prince got it, and Kyle was walking away while that was happening.
Oh, something we definitely have to revisit later on if that is indeed going to be the game-winning push. Kirk forcing out the flicker from Haji, also nearly bursting him down. Falcons still have a Lord to take care of, but ONIC seem to be taking it slow.
Falcons are clearing out well. Look at Kirk.
Yeah. Kyle's already really low right now. That's the Salmon Force already used for Severo. Final slash gets caught, but he's just able to dash out to safety. Flap is nowhere to be found. No final slash is available for Falcons. What could be the turnaround play? Not even the Mystic Gush might suffice. They even touch the Embracer's Wrath, and Super Prince finds Kyle. This just seems like ONIC slowly crawling towards victory, and that is what they will secure. This is the Super Fam walking their way towards the upper bracket final.